Hi, I'm Elyott Ryan. I'm a comedian from Victoria. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 10 years now, and these are the tips I wish I had when I was starting out comedy. Number one, set a date. Put a date on the calendar to go to an open mic and perform. Maybe go and watch a few. So set a date maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks away, but within a month, you should be on stage. And the reason why we want to set a date and put it on our calendar or in our phone is because so many people who want to start stand-up comedy never set a date and they just always hope they're going to get on stage. You can't hope. You got to plan. You got to make a commitment or else you won't do it. Doing stand-up comedy is very scary, especially your first time. So make it easier on yourself and commit to a date. Number two, prepare. What? That's a tip? Yeah, it is. Because some people do not prepare. They think they're going to be the next Bill Burr on their first set and they're just going to write on stage and everything's going to go great. And maybe they do have a great set, or maybe they bomb their ass off and it's one of the worst sets of comedy history. But if you prepare, you're way better off. How to prepare for your first stand-up comedy set? One, write some jokes. How do you write jokes? Oh, that's a good question. What I like to do is I like to think about things that have pissed me off lately, and I will free write, just write as much like information I can about that thing that pissed me off, and then I find those little moments where there's a surprise or a funny wordplay, and I focus in on those and I get rid of everything else. Or you find an embarrassing moment that happened to you recently or long ago, and you write about that, and you try to boil it down to its simplest form. Try to write about 10 jokes and then whittle it down to your top favorite 3 to 6. It's okay for your first set to go under. Always tell the host that this is your first time. That way they can be ready. They're not out back smoking and then you get off stage and then they have to rush in, because that doesn't make them feel very good. Number 3 is have fun with it. Take it less seriously. It's hard. It's a daunting thing, and you want to be good. And this is like your first impression in this comedy scene, and you want to crush it, and you want to be a hero, and everybody to book you, and all these things are running through your brain, but it doesn't matter. Comedy is a long journey, and your first set, whether it goes great, that's awesome. Keep going up. Book your next date, and if it goes horrible, awesome. Way to go. You got your first bomb out of the way. And good luck, and see you at those open mics. Let me know how they go. Thanks.